Good morning. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing great today. Today is Friday, September the 17th. And today I wanted to come in with the topic, they cannot break you. This is just something that is just on my heart, and I just want to speak on it today. There are so many things that can happen to us in our lives, things that can bring so much pain, so much hurt, so much resentment, so much anger, and can cause us to act up, act out, or think a certain way. But if you really think about the love that you have for yourself, the love that you were called to, isn't it true that we are all called to love, but it is our choice whether we are going to accept it? It's a choice every single day how you choose to receive your circumstance. Yes, the circumstances that you're in, it's not uncommon. Every single day, people are going through so many obstacles, such painful situations. So many times your spirit can be broken, but you are unbreakable. That's what why I chose this avatar today. You are unbreakable. It's a choice in how we handle situations. Now, I'm not saying you are not justified a lot of times to get angry, to get mad, to be bitter. Yes, every single day you can make a choice whether you're going to be sad, mad, angry, bitter, worried. It's a choice. Every day we have to make the choice on how our day is going to go. Are you going to choose to have the attitude of forgiveness, of letting go, of not harboring resentment? Yes, it is so easy when someone does something to us, when someone makes us mad, when someone lets us down, when someone acts unkindly. Yes, sometimes it is justified. You can be justifiably angry because of your situation. But why are you going to stay there? Just because someone else is angry, bitter, nasty, why have their same circumstance? Why be like them? You have to make a choice every day in your attitude. And I know someone's thinking, how can I make a choice in my attitude if I'm in this circumstance? Yes, while you cannot control the way someone acts, you can control your reaction. Yes, your reaction will show how your day is going to go, how the course of your life can go. Hey, James, good morning. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, the way we choose to react to situations can show how our day is going to go, how you can change the course of your life. Your life can change drastically by the way you react. And yes, sometimes it's not easy to have that positive reaction. Sometimes we don't want to be civil, act in a way that's kind because of the way that you're being treated. Yes, I do agree with that. Sometimes you just want to be mad. You want to be bitter. You want to be something. You want to act out on them. You want to get back at them. Yeah, that's normal. It's normal to get angry. But just like everything in life, you have to make a choice. Remember that every action has a reaction. So the way that you choose to react to your situation is going to show the course of your life. How do you want your life to go? It's all based on how you choose to react to your situation. And that's why I chose this topic of they cannot break you. Why I said they cannot break you is because every single day, yes, James, every day is a blessing. And I'm so glad that you're here. Every single day, we have to make a choice of positivity or negativity. And that is not easy. It is so difficult to be positive in a negative situation or when you're dealing with negative people or a negative circumstance. It takes a lot of emotional strength. It takes a lot of spiritual health. You have to tune them in together. But why I say they cannot break you is because so many people get broken by the words that someone says. The problem is that people believe a lie. When someone says that you're something that you're not, they believe them. Do you believe the lies that people say about you? Don't believe the lies that people say about you. There's lots of things that are said about us, that you are not smart enough, you're not capable, you're not worthy. Nobody would ever want you. You're ugly. All of those things are very hurtful. Good morning. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Friday blessings to you. Yes, we have to make a choice every day whether our spirit is going to be broken or not. Yes, people do some nasty things, people do some hateful things. But are you going to make a choice and say, but I choose positivity for myself? I choose love. I choose forgiveness. We can only be broken if we're allowed to be broken. Yes, when I thought about it, it is a choice. Good morning, Beverly Black. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday to you. I hope you and your family are doing well. Yes, every single day we have to make a choice if we're going to be positive or we're going to be negative. And yes, especially when it comes to things that may have happened in your past. I'm talking about unresolved issues from the past, when people did things to you that was mean, that was unkind, that is hard for you to let go, it's hard for you to forgive them. It's so hard to forgive people when they hurt us because we believe that it should not have ever happened to us, or why did it happen to me? I always say every lesson in our life, every lesson is a blessing if you choose to look at it this way. Some things that we are brought to is what is going to take us through to the next level in our life. Yes, there are so many things that may happen to you, so many things that may break people's spirit, that may make people get discouraged, that may make people feel let down, and they just don't want to go on with their life. But it's not true. Do not accept it and do not receive that negativity. Don't receive it is of the devil. We want to rebuke that wicked and evil spirit, and we want to remove it far from us. Yes, we have to take on the spirit of love. We have to believe in what we were given. We have to believe in our blessings. Yes, every day that you are alive is a blessing. You have to look at it and you have to receive that. And yes, there are some people out there that because they are miserable, they want to make you miserable as well. Yes, the saying is true, misery loves company. You know, they want to make you upset because they're upset. They want to say mean and nasty things to you because that's the space that they are in. People can only give what they have. What do they have in their spirit? They can only give you what they have. But you don't have to accept that. When somebody comes to you in a negative, in a hurtful, in a painful way, when they let you down, pray for them. Don't take it out on yourself. A lot of times we look to ourselves, we take it personal. Some things it's not for us to take personal. Sometimes people are just venting. They have nowhere else to go for their love. They have not yet taken on the spirit of Christ Jesus. Yes, we have to pray for people in those times instead of being angry and harbor resentment. This is when we have to make the choice to pray for them, to say something kind for them. We have to be like the duck that lets things roll off our back. Remember that you are not alone in your struggle. Yes, so many times we think that we are alone in our struggle. We think we're the only one, we're the first human being to be able to receive this, receive your pain, receive your heartache, receive whatever it is you're going through, receive your circumstances. You feel like you're the first and only person in this earth dealing with this. You are not. There are millions of people out there going through what you are going through at this very moment. You are not alone in it. I always say, whenever the devil approaches you for that time, tell that devil to go away. Rebuke him and remove him. Rebuke him and remove him. You cannot be broken unless you allow yourself to be broken. Yes, I'm taking somebody on this journey today. We are going to accept and we are going to receive what is given to us, and that is the spirit of love. You are given the spirit to be able to receive love in yourself. Believe in your love. Believe in the love for yourself. Believe in the love that was given to you. You were loved before you were formed in your mother's belly. You were loved before then. We have to receive that in our spirit. Sometimes in the situation that you're in, you may not be feeling like you're loved, but we have to remember that love is not about who gives it to you. Love is an internal thing. It's internal. You have to receive the love in your own spirit. And even if nobody else can give you love, you have to receive your own love. You have to heal your own heart and seek forgiveness, not only from yourself, but from others. Yes, we are all sinners. Yes, we all may make mistakes. And sometimes it's so hard for us to forgive other people. But have you forgiven yourself in that process? Have you forgiven yourself for the things that you have done in the past? Yes, we always find it a little bit easier, not very easy, but a little easier to forgive other people. Meanwhile, we're holding on to our shoulda, woulda, couldas from the past. Yes, we hold on and we just say, we keep beating ourselves up and saying, why did I do this? Why did this happen to me? Why did things happen this way? The best thing to say to yourself when you're going through that and you're dealing with self-doubt and you're trying to heal your own heart, say, why not me? Say thank you for using me so that I could learn this lesson. Yes, everything that you have gone through, will go through, and it is in your future. It is to teach us something. What is going to be your teaching lesson? Have you received it? I am here to get this message, and I'm going to take it on, and I'm going to be stronger, and I'm going to be more courageous. Yes, we serve a God that is courageous. He can give you that. So don't think anything that you have been through, you are going through, or is in the future tense is too difficult for you. Nothing is too difficult for you. Whatever wound, whatever pain, whatever somebody did to you, whatever you have done, you can heal from all of it. Receive that. You can heal from anything that you have been through, any burden, any struggle, anytime someone let you down, anytime someone hurt you, anytime you hurt somebody else. Yet the Spirit is open for forgiveness, for a healing, for a breakthrough, for peace of mind, but you have to receive it. Receive, receive, receive. Yes, Beverly, there is power in the tongue. And that's why it's so important for us to speak love and life over ourselves. We have to stop with the things saying we can't, we won't. Don't speak that over yourself. Speak of yourself in the present and the future. I am. I will. Don't say you can't. Remove can't from your vocabulary. You are strong and mighty. We serve a God who is victorious and is able to remove and rebuke anything that may be trying to hold a stronghold on you, that may try to be holding you down, that may be breaking your spirit, that your spirit may be crushed at this moment right now. And we ask for healing to take place in your life, to come over you, and to heal you from the inside out. Yes, we all have to heal the wounds inside of our heart so that we can be whole again. We can be whole again, even if you have had your heart crushed, even if you have been let down. Yes, you can be whole again. You can be made new. You can be made new in the spirit of freedom, in the spirit of courage, the spirit of victory. Hey, Sugar Love, welcome, sis. Good morning and happy Friday to you. I hope you and your family are doing great. Yes, you can be strong, whatever it is that is holding you down today. Release it. Let it go. When you believe in yourself, when you believe in your self-love, yes, claim that love for yourself today. Every single day, make that choice. I claim love for myself. I speak love and light over myself. I shall forgive those who have hurt me, and I'm going to move on, because what is before you in your future? You cannot take the things from your past. Yes, things from your past, you have to let go of them so that you can stand in your present and you can make your future fruitful. Don't we want abundance in our lives? Yes, we're always talking about what we want, and we want more. We want blessings. We want things to happen for us. But in order to do that, we have to let go. We have to let go of the ones that hurt us. Sometimes we have to move on from toxic people. There are some people that are hazardous to us financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. They harm us in every way, but we want to hold on because we love them. But do they love you back? When you receive your own self-love, when you receive the love that you have for yourself, the love that was given to you, you're not going to just receive everything and anything and anyone. You have to make wise choices. The choice that you make today affects your present and your future. So don't make choices lightly. And don't let people who continuously show us who they are, and we'll say, no, I don't think that's who they are. Or people warn us. Yes, sometimes we get warnings from other people. They tell us something is not right. Something is not right about a certain person, but we go in because we don't want to believe it. We don't want to receive it. They always say, once bitten, twice shy. And the first time something happens to you, is shame on them. The second time you allow someone to use you is shame on you. We have to learn from the lessons. We can't keep blaming other people for our choices. We have to make good choices, healthy choices, smart choices when it comes to our finances. Are you making smart choices with your finances? It doesn't matter how much you make, it's what you do with what you have. Are you giving it away? Are you wasting it? You have to think. We're given the ability to make sound reasoning. We have to use our brain. We have to meditate. We have to meditate so as to answer. You have to think about and plan things for your life. Do you have goals for your future? What are you doing today to set up yourself for your future happiness, for your future blessings? Yes, to receive, we have to plan. We have to remove the toxic. We have to think positively. But in all of that, we have to open up our mind to forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness can be yours. It's a choice. But also in forgiveness, you don't keep forgiving people if they keep hurting you. If someone is an habitual habit of hurting you, of disappointing you, of doing wrong things to you, you don't just be naive. You just don't let people keep using you and you just keep turning the other cheek. No, we have to use sound reasoning. You have to have a sound mind. Make good choices for yourself. And part of loving yourself and loving yourself in the future tense is making wise choices today. And in that wise choice, you say, I'm not going to allow the negative. I'm not going to allow the everything like that. You're not going to allow the negativity from other people, even your own mind. Yes, it's true that we ourselves can be the negative person. We have to look in the mirror every single day and face ourselves. And when we face ourselves, are we facing ourselves and speaking positively over ourselves? Even if you don't believe it, because I do believe in receiving things in your spirit. And sometimes we may not believe it. You may be in a bad mood. You may be having a bad day. Your circumstance may not be conducive to positive thinking, but keep trying anyways. The whole thing is that we cannot accept the mundane. If you just want to accept what everybody else is doing, if you don't keep trying, you have to know that you're worth the fight. You have a battle that you're facing each and every day, the battle of your mind, the battle of your spirit. Who is going to win? Are you going to allow society or negativity from other people when they're trying to come at you with the negative and they're trying to tell you you're something that you aren't? What are you going to choose to believe about you? You have to shape your own mind. You can't allow the negativity from the outside, the external, to penetrate your mind. It's a whole retraining. It's making yourself new. You have to make yourself new, even if you were not raised up in a circumstance. Yes, I'm speaking to somebody today. Even if you were not raised up in a circumstance where you were fed self-love, you had that poured over you, and you were given lots of love and positive affirmations, you were told that you're unbreakable, that you're worthy, that you're able, that you're courageous, that you're strong. We have to feed that to ourselves, even if the inner child was not told that. Now your adult me is here, and you have to tell your adult me, inner child, I heal you. I am letting those things go from the past. I am no longer going to harbor resentment. I forgive my past so I can progress in my future. Yes, to progress in the future, we have to let go of all of that resentment, all of that anger, all of the bitterness, all of our disappointments and discouragements, the bad choices that we made, the choices that people made that may have hurt us, that we feel have hindered us, that the what times where you wish someone could have been there. Why weren't they there for me? We have to remember that everybody is not in a good place in their life. That's so true. When we expect people to be there for us, we expect people to give us love, but are they in a place where they're able to receive love for themselves? They may not be able to. They may not be in a place where they're able to receive love from themselves. So at those times when we feel that they let us down, that they hurt us, forgive them anyways. You have to forgive them so that you can walk into your future blessing. Yes, walk into your blessing is out there waiting for you to receive it. But if you're holding on, you're carrying all of these burdens on your heart, in your spirit, on your back, how can you move forward when you have not let go of the past? We have to let go of the past. Remember, they cannot break you. They cannot break you. Good morning, Donna Ree. Friday blessings to you. I hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, Beverly Black, it is not easy to let go, but we have to. And I'll tell you why. This is when I struggle sometimes to forgive and to let go of things. I have to remember what is waiting for me. Can you picture it? Can you visualize yourself in your future circumstance? If you can picture yourself in your future circumstance, you're going to have an easier walk in your life when you know blessings is ahead for you, when you know there's things for you to receive. You can't stay in the past. You cannot stay in the past. You got to let go. You have to let go of whoever hurt you or whoever you hurt. Remember, the door swings both ways. Just how people hurt us, we have also equally hurt others. Yes, that's so hard to receive sometimes. We think sometimes people always hurt us, but who have you hurt? Good morning, Joy. Happy Friday to you. Friday blessings to you. I hope you and your family are well. Yes, in order for us to receive what is in the future for us, we have to let go. You have to let go. Let go. And sometimes what we're handling, we are trying to handle it ourselves. And there are some things that you just cannot handle. It is too heavy. It is too hurtful. It is too painful. That's when you have to give it over to God. You have to give it over to your higher power. You have to let go in order for you to be able to receive. And sometimes when we feel like we're in a roadblock in our lives, that things just cannot, we're not moving forward, we're not receiving progress. There's something that we are holding on to. There's someone that you have not forgiven, and it could be yourself. Yes, that is a hard pill to swallow when you realize that it's not others that you have not forgiven, it's you. Have you forgiven yourself? And if you have not forgiven yourself today, do it immediately. And it's not something easy to forgive ourselves. We beat ourselves up from things from the past, from decisions, from times when we hurt people, when we let down people. Yes, that makes you human. That makes you have a heart. But you have to let go. You have to let go in order for you to progress in your future. Remember, that's how your spirit gets broken. That's how you get broken, when you start believing the lies. And one of the biggest lies that the devil brings to us is we don't have enough worth. We're not worthy enough. He comes at you with discouragement. Are you going to allow the discouragement to defeat you? Discouragement can either heal you, give you courage, or make you feel let down and stay there. It's a choice. Either you can lay down or you can get up. Lay down or get up. Make a choice. Every day, are you going to lay here? Are you going to licking your own wounds, feeling sorry for yourself, thinking about the past? Get out of that rut. Get out of that thinking. That is not the thinking that you want to have to progress. If we want progress, if we want blessings, we have to let go. We cannot harbor resentment. We have to forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. And in forgiving, we heal. And in the healing, we get peace of mind. Yes, peace is so important. Gain that peace of mind because you deserve peace. Nothing is like that freedom when you allow yourself to heal. That you're no longer going to be angry. You're not going to be mad. You're not going to be ticked off anymore. You're not going to stay in that rut. You're not going to be angry anymore. You're going to let go. And in that, when you let go, you experience so much peace. You experience freedom. Now you are going to be able to soar. I don't want to say sky is the limit, because it's unlimited for you. Your potential now is unlimited, it's untapped. When we close off our heart from healing, from forgiving, we put a tap on our potential. So let go and forgive. Even the ones that you don't want to, forgive them so that you can move forward. Forgive yourself so you can move forward. We all hurt each other. And there is a saying that hurt people hurt people. So if you continuously are in your feelings about your hurt, about your pain, that's where you're going to stay. When I was going through therapy, I had to learn to make a choice, and I had to say, I don't want to be mad anymore. You have to get there in your life. You have to say, I don't want to be mad anymore. I don't want to harbor this resentment. I don't want to feel this pain anymore. I'm going to make a choice to forgive. I'm going to make a choice to let go. I'm going to make a choice to heal. I'm going to make a choice to move forward. Why? Because I deserve it. We have to remember that we deserve the blessing. We deserve the overflow, but we have to receive that. We have to walk in it. We have to step into it and believe it. We have to believe in our blessings. I believe that in this because I believe in me. You have to say that every day. I believe in me. I believe in my blessings. I believe in my future. I believe in what is to come. So no matter who hurt me, even if I was the one that hurt, I ask for forgiveness. I ask for healing, and I have to let go. I have to move forward because I believe in me, because God believes in me, because of my future. Do you know in the future there is something waiting for you? There is someone. There is so much potential. Your growth potential can just grow exponentially. It's unlimited to where you can go, but it is your own mind. We condemn our own selves because we don't believe that we can. We have the expectation that what I have been doing, what I have gone through is my whole life. But you have to have a mind shift. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your circumstances in your mind. You have to remove yourself from that thinking. I'm not going to think that way anymore. It's retraining. It's changing. Yes, because we deserve it. You have to say that every day. I deserve the overflow. I deserve the abundance. And because I am deserving of it, I'm going to forgive. I'm going to heal. I'm going to experience peace of mind. Yes, peace of mind is yours. Receive it today. Receive it, receive it, receive it. All the times you were let down, all the times you were hurt, all the time you experienced pain, all the time you gave the pain. I release that. I am healed from it because you are strong enough, because you're deserving of the healing. Let go and move on. Let go and move on. What is for you in the future, you cannot get to the future because your mind is in the past. Your mind is in the past. And isn't it true that we only think about the things that other people done? But have you thought about the things that you have done as well? We hurt people sometimes every day. You may say something unkind and you just say, oh, well, this is who I am. No, in order to receive the blessing, we have to be a blessing. Yes, be a blessing to others. Be kind in the words that you say. And stop gossiping about other people. Good morning, Charlene. Friday blessings to you. Friday blessings. I hope you and your family are doing well. Yes, we have to heal. We have to heal from the past. We have to let go. Let go of the ones that hurt us, the ones that have abandoned us, the ones that did not support you, the ones that said mean and nasty things to you. We have to heal from that. You have to heal those wounds, patch them up because it's time to move on. It is time to move on. Good morning, Angela. Friday blessings to you. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, we have to heal from those wounds. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about this topic, about they cannot break you. And when I say they, I mean people, your circumstance, the devil, even yourself. You know, you can break yourself by having a bad attitude, by harboring resentment, by not taking on peace. You have to let peace be your thinking. I choose to accept and receive peace, even when someone does not come at you with peace, even when they don't come at you with peace. You still send healing vibes and say, I forgive them. I'm going to pray for them. Sometimes some people, they're going through things that we have no idea their level of struggle. We have no idea. Each and every one of us, every single day, we're dealing with untold things, untold circumstances. You know, you don't tell everybody, you know, you don't tell everybody what you're going through. But each and every one of us are going through situations and circumstances in our life that may cause us pain, discouragement. Are you discouraged today? Are you discouraged today? Yes, there are so many people out there who are so discouraged. How life is right now, the situation of the world can cause it. It can do that. So much people, they don't have the money. And what is making so many people discouraged right now is the loneliness, the isolation, not being able to be with people that they love, not being able to go and do and be like how things used to be. Yes, we have to learn to adapt. Adaptability, flexibility will allow you to be blessed. And I'll explain that. We experience peace of mind. Hey, Anita. Happy Friday. Blessings to you. Simplistic Motivation. Welcome. How are you? Friday blessings to you. Yes, everybody. We just have to have a whole different circumstance in our life. We have to believe in the abundant thinking. We have to have the abundant mindset. If you don't have, how is your thinking? Are you telling yourself, I don't have because I'll never have? Because I can't, because I won't? We have to retrain our thinking. Retrain your motives, retrain your circumstances, retrain your thinking. You have to heal your mind, your heart, and your spirit from whatever it is that you have gone through and whatever it is that you're going through. Thank you so much. You have to heal your mind, your heart, and your spirit from anything that you have gone through. Whatever it is that you're going through, you have to remember your circumstance does not define you. Just because you're going through a hard time, just because people may not support you, just because you're not getting the love that you deserve to receive, it does not mean that you aren't loved, that you aren't blessed. A lot of times when you're going through a struggle and a hard time, you start doubting. You doubt your love for yourself. You doubt other people love you. You doubt things will ever change from you. Yes, this is a time for you to learn a lesson. Right now, there's a lesson for you to learn. There's something for you to learn right now in your moment. Are you paying attention? Are you ready for your circumstance? You're being trained for something at this moment. What are you being trained for today? Are you being trained to learn courage? Are you being trained to learn patience, perseverance, strength, healing, motivation, positivity? Every single circumstance you're going through is training you. Even when people do things to you, it's training you and teaching you something. It shows, it's a reflection from a mirror. When someone does something to you, How you react to it shows who you are inside. How you react to what you are going through shows who you are. Yes, who you are is not based on your circumstance. It's based on what you believe about yourself. And you have to speak it over yourself until you believe it. Yes, sometimes you may not believe in your blessings. You may not believe in your light. You may not believe in your power and your strength and your courage until it's time for you to use it. It is time for you to use it. Be strong. Be courageous. Be mighty. Love yourself. Yes, so many times I see people looking to a relationship, a romantic relationship, to define their worth. They want to be defined by who they're with. No, you're not defined by who you're with. You're defined by who you are. Remember, you came into this world alone. You didn't come into the world with that person. You didn't come into the world with this person. When you were born, you were mighty enough all on your own. Hey, come on, somebody. You came into this world alone. That means that you're strong enough, you're courageous enough, you're victorious enough, you're mighty enough. But you got to believe that. You have to put that in your mind. I'm strong enough. I'm mighty enough. I am courageous. I can do anything that I want to do. Why? Because I deserve it. Why? Because I'm worthy. Why? Because I'm able. Yes, I am able for the abundance. I am worthy of the overflow, but you have to believe it. Believe in your overflow. Speak it over yourself. And once you believe it, now it's time to act on it. Yes, there are so many smart people, brilliant people out there, but you can't sit on your hopes and dreams. You have to make it happen. Make it happen. It's not enough just to believe in our gifts. It's not enough to believe in our craft. Our actions have to show up for what we believe. We have to back up what we believe. We have to back up what we are. And you are abundant. You are mighty. You are strong. Believe that. Know it. Walk in it. You don't need anybody to tell you that you're blessed. You don't need anybody to tell you that you're strong. You don't need anybody to tell you courageous. Walk in it and be it. Believe it. Believe it. It's yours. Take hold of it and use it. But remember, just like every gift, every blessing, you have to use it or you're going to lose it. If you keep telling yourself, things will never happen to me, and you have that poor mindset that you'll never receive, that's why you're getting what you're getting. The universe is only going to give you back what you put out there. So if you keep putting out negativity, you keep putting out hatred, you keep gossiping about people, you keep talking about people behind your back, that's what you're going to get back. That's what you're going to receive. So be careful what you speak over yourself. Be careful what you say about other people, because when it comes back to you, it's going to cut you like a knife. It's going to hurt you even worse than what you said. Be careful what you say about yourself, and be careful what you say about others. Be careful. Be ready to receive what you put out there. If you keep putting out abundance, you keep putting out blessings, that's what you're going to receive back. So don't worry about who doesn't support you. Don't worry about who is not there for you. Don't worry about the things that people say about you. Don't worry about the people who don't believe in it. All of that is irrelevant. It's irrelevant to your life. It's irrelevant to your life. Forget about them. The ones who matter will be there. The ones that matter will support. Sometimes people can't support you because they don't know how to support themselves. They don't know how to support themselves. They don't know how to have an abundant mindset. They don't know how to have an abundant thinking. They don't know. They don't know. So you have to keep blessing those people. You have to keep forgiving those people. You have to keep speaking love and light over those people. You have to continuously speak love and light over yourself. You have to speak it over yourself and keep saying it until something changes. Keep making changes, keep making forward progress. If something's not working, don't just sit down and keep receiving it. If you don't make any changes, nothing will change. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your circumstance if you don't like it. Whatever is yours is yours. Good morning, Raymond. Happy Friday to you. Friday blessings. I hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much for coming. We have to change our mindset. You have to change your thinking. If you always make the same choices, if you always hang around the same people. Yes, let's talk about that for a while. People. It's so true that who we associate is who we become. It's who we are. So if you keep hanging around with people who have nothing, you keep hanging around with people who are negative, just like the old saying goes, if you lay around with dogs, you're going to get fleas. So if you're going to receive, you get the energy from other people. So if they have a negative energy, if they have a negative spirit, if they're always talking about other people, if they never have $2 in their pocket, what do you think is going to happen to you? We have to change our thinking. We have to change our circumstances. We have to change our circle of people. If it's not bringing you abundance, if you are not getting abundant in your thinking, in your circumstances, in your finances, change it. Stop blaming other people for what you don't have. It's nobody's fault but yours. We have to receive that in our spirit. We have to be accountable for ourselves. We have to be accountable for ourselves, and it's a tough pill to swallow. We don't always want to swallow that pill. To be accountable, to receive that some choices we made were bad choices. That's what it is. Receive it, change it, move on. But don't blame other people for what you have done. Sometimes we make bad choices. It's okay, but learn the lesson and move on. Thank you so much, Beverly. Have a great day. Hey, Angie Pooh, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Friday blessings. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, we have to heal from our circumstances. We have to be accountable for our actions. We can't keep hanging around people who have nothing. You know, if you show people who your friends are, it shows who you are. So if you look at your circle of people, what does it say about you? When you look at your circle of people, are these people who have their finances together? Are these people who are happy? Are these people who are positive? Are these people who are doing things? Are these people who love abundantly? They are walking in the overflow. They believe in their light. They love themselves and they love you back. That's a big one. Do they love themselves and do they love you back? Yes, we can love people, but they don't love us back. We have to stop receiving that in our spirit. We have to stop receiving that in our life. It's not that we don't love people, but we can't waste our time. We can't waste our energy on people who do not give us back that love. You deserve to get love back. Stop giving your heart away to people who don't deserve it. Yes, there are times that we have to open our eyes and look. Some people don't receive our love. Some people don't deserve our time. Some people don't deserve our wisdom. Isn't it true that they may ask for your advice, but they don't use it? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your circumstances. Don't waste your wisdom. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your heart. Don't waste your mindset. Stay in the positive. Stay in the positive. Believe in yourself. Remember, you have somewhere that you're going. You're moving forward. You're making forward progress. Keep making progress and keep believing in your light. Believe in your light. And it's not dependent on other people. It doesn't matter who believes in you or not. It does not matter who believes in you. It does not matter. You just keep going. You just keep being fantastic and powerful and wonderfully made and blessed and strong and courageous and admirable. Be a good example to others, even if nobody believes in you, even if nobody believes in your light, even if nobody believes in where you're going and what you're doing. People don't know the sacrifices that you're making, the changes that you have made, the way that you love yourself today, the changes that you have made in your life. People don't know all of that. People don't know your backstory. People don't know your hurt. People don't know your struggle, your hills and your valleys, and the waves of your pain. People don't know that. People only see the highlight reel of your life. Isn't it true? We only want to share the highlights of our life, the good things that happen to us. But how about being a person to strengthen one another, to upbuild one another, to feed love and light into one another, to be a helping hand to someone, instead of saying negative. I'm tired of hearing people say negative things about others. I don't co-sign to it. It's not a part of me, and I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the negativity. I don't want to hear the negative talk about other people. The more you feed the negativity into your spirit is what you become. There's enough negativity out there. Remove it from your midst. Keep it far away from you. To get the abundance, the overflow, the blessings, the light, the energy, we have to feed that into our own self. We have to speak it over ourselves and our life. We have to give it to the people that deserve it. Give your love and your light to people that deserve it. That's heavy. That's a heavy weight. That's some real talk right there. Give your love, light, energy to people who deserve it. The people who we give our time to, time is a precious, precious commodity that we have. Each and every one of us is given 24 hours in a day. But how do you choose to use your 24 hours? Are you walking in your talents, your gifts, your blessings, your light? Are you uplifting your spirit as well as others? Do you have a positive attitude and outlook despite your circumstances and your situation? Do you believe in yourself and your love and your strength and your might and your power and your worth? Are you walking like you deserve what you have? People who know who they are have a different walk in their life. They know who they are. They know where they're going. So you don't have to choose to get down in the dirt and the mud with people when they say negative things about you. Who cares what somebody else has to say about you? Let them talk. And whoever wants to believe, let them believe. But your actions, the way you treat people, will show who you are. Don't waste your time and your energy getting yourself all worked up about what somebody else says, what somebody else is doing. No, stay in your own lane. That's why one of the sayings on my channel is sorry guys, I had a connectivity issue. That's why one of the sayings on my channel is mind your business. When you are minding your business, you're staying in your own lane. You need to be so focused on what you are doing. Focus on what you are doing. Focus on your circumstances. So focus on conquering whatever battles and hills and mountains and obstacles you need to overcome. Become a better version of you. Stop worrying about what other people are doing, what other people are saying. Get yourself right. Get yourself right and get yourself right today. We're so focused on what other people are doing and what other people are saying that we're not taking time to fix our own self, to heal our own self. You got to fix yourself and you got to fix your own circumstance. You got to fix your own energy source, your own positivity. Focus on that. Focus on that. True, don't judge a person by the chapter you came in on. Back the beginning first. Go back to the beginning first. Yeah, you don't know. I say that all the time. You don't know who somebody really is. You don't know all the layers. You don't know the layers. You don't know the things that somebody has gone through. You don't know. You don't know. It's so easy for us to judge other people. And I say, focus on yourself. Mind your business with in caps. Mind your business. What do you have to work on? What do you need to focus on? What do you need to improve? Become a better version of you. Do that and be that. Have that walk in your life. Walk like you believe in yourself. Walk like you know your worth. Know your worth. Remember, when you're strong and you're courageous and mighty and able, remember you are able. Focus on that. When you know your abilities and your strengths, walk in that and do that. Hey, Marco, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Friday blessings to you. Walk in that. We have to walk in that. We put so much energy into what other people are doing, what other people are saying, instead of becoming who you are made to be. Become who you are made to be. Do you know that? Do you receive that? Receive all of it. You have potential. Let that sink in. You have potential. You have might. You have strength. You are courageous and able. Whatever you have been through is not who you are today. Your past does not define your present. Who you are today is who you need to be. You have everything that you need to be successful. That statement right there changed my life. You have everything you need to be successful. But it's about using it, using what you have, using your talents and your abilities to mark and bridge your success. Whatever you have been through, you have everything in your mind. You have all the talents in your mind and your heart and your spirit, but don't sit on it. Use it. Use your abilities to become a better version of you. Yes, we have to believe that. We have to know it and walk in that ability. We have to walk in that ability and be who we were called to be. Each and every one of us has talents. But some people, because of fear, they hide those talents. We all know what our talents are. We know what we're good at. But because of fear, sometimes some people may think they're too old to try. I'm too old to start again. I'm too old to do this or to do that. Or if you're young, I'm too young. I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough knowledge. Remember, what is for you, and nobody can take it away. We are the ones that have to define our own life. The amount of joy that you have in your life, the amount of potential that you have is dependent on you. It depends on you. Your life is only going to be as great and successful as the amount of potential that you believe in. How much potential do you believe in? Just a little bit? Are you going to tap into a little bit of your potential, or just enough, or you don't want other people to know, or you're afraid? You have the doubt. You doubt your ability. I want to speak on that doubt. You know, doubt can really block you. It can hold people hostage. Some people, that doubt and fear can hold them hostage their entire life. They never feel that they have the ability. They stay down. They stay low. They stay discouraged because they don't have the support. But you have to know your support begins and ends with you. Even if nobody else supports you, support yourself. You have to have that conversation with yourself. Even if nobody supports me, even if nobody believes in me, even if nobody thinks I'm strong enough, I am. I am that I am. I am courageous. I have the ability. I have the might and the power. I have the ability and the courage to do anything that I believe in because I know my worth. Know your worth. Know your worth and believe it. When you believe in your talents and your abilities, you're going to make wise choices. Make wise choices. Don't just jump into circumstances. Do your research. Don't just jump into romantic relationships. Do your research. Find out who the person is. Find out how they treat other people. Yes, in wisdom, you save yourself a lot of heartache because you research, because you think about it. Don't just jump into things. Don't just jump. Research, research, and research. Whatever it is, research. Whatever it is that you want to do, research. Find out more about it so that you can be the best at whatever you do. Remember, if this is for you, if what you want to do in your life, if it's for you, you have to make the choice. You have to put in the hard work. Nothing can come to you. We have to ward off fear, doubt, laziness, bad attitudes, negativity, all of it. We have to remove all of that, and we have to put on ability, strength, courage, power, might. That's what you have to take on to be successful. So, like I always say, they cannot break you. People cannot break you unless you allow them. They cannot break you. Do you know how strong and powerful that is? People cannot break you. It is a choice. It's a choice in your thinking. It's a choice. It's a choice. I just wish more people knew that. I wish more people would receive it and take it into their life. You have the ability. You have the ability. You have the smarts. You have the power, but you got to tap into your courage. And you have to know your worth. You have to check fear and doubt at the door. Leave it there. Or the lack of support. Leave all of those things at the door and keep going. Keep moving. That's the problem when we go through a hard time and a struggle in our lives. We stay in the fear. We stay in the doubt. We stay in that, but we have to move past it. Move past it and know that there is better for you in the future. There is better. There is more that is going to be to come for you. More is to come, but you have to believe that, and you have to be ready for it. Like it's said all the time, you have to be, if you always stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So whatever is coming for you, get ready for it. Don't just say, this is what I want to do. Be ready. If it's something you need to work on, if you need to work on being more courageous, being stronger, tapping into your potential and your worth, focus on that. Improve the quality of yourself. And that means knowing your worth, learning how to dismiss fear and doubt, knowing that you're courageous and strong enough. I think sometimes that's what may hinder people from going through certain things or trying new things, is they allow that fear, the doubt, the disappointment, the lack of support from other people to stop them. I even hear that all the time. I don't have the money. You know, if you really want to do something, if money is the only thing that's stopping you back and stopping you and holding you back from what you want to do, then you don't have a problem. If you don't have the money, find somebody to support your dreams. There's lots of sponsors out there. There's lots of people who will co-sign on whatever it is, but you have to be on fire for your dream. You have to be on fire for your dream. Nobody can make you be on fire for your dream, but you got to be excited about what is for you. You have to be excited. You have to know your potential. You have to know your worth, and you have to act like it. Act like you're somebody. Act like you have something. When you act like it, that means you know it, you believe it. And now you're putting it into action. You're putting it in the hard work. Yes, simplistic motivation, that is it. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. It is not easy to motivate yourself sometimes. Sometimes you just don't want to do things. Sometimes you just are feeling discouraged. And it's okay. It's nothing wrong with having your times of discouragement. It's nothing wrong with being discouraged. But the point is, you cannot stay in that. Yes, there's disappointments that happen. Yes, there's struggles. Yes, there's burdens. Yes, there's fears. Yes, there's doubts. But if you don't believe in your dreams and your hopes, who is going to? Who is going to believe in your hopes and your dreams if you don't? You have to believe that. You have to believe that. If you don't, who is going to? You have to motivate and encourage yourself. We have to stop looking to other people to motivate us. We have to stop looking to other people to support us. It's not that we don't want it. Don't get me wrong in that. We want love. We want support. We want other people to co-sign on our hopes and our dreams. We all want that. But if we don't, remember, it's okay. If you want something, go and do it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Whatever you want, make it happen. I see so many times people will get jealous of other people. But do you know what somebody else had to do? Do you know what somebody else had to do in order to get what they are receiving right now? Do you know all the sleepless nights, all the pain, all the heartache, all the disappointments, the fear that they overcame, the times when they were courageous, when they stepped out on faith? Yes, you may want something. You may look at what somebody else has and say, I want that. But do you know what it took for them to get that? And we have to remember that that's their hope and that's their dream. Work on your dream. You don't have to be jealous of other people and want what somebody else has. Want what is best for you. Want what works for your circumstances. Nobody can hold you back but you. You have to remember that your potential is untapped. It's unlimited. Unlimited. What is for you, and nobody can take that away. That's something you have to continuously remind yourself when you're feeling discouraged, when you start doubting things. You start doubting your abilities. Remember, people don't have to support you. A good idea, a good thought process can overcome any fears, any doubts. True, the key is to accept and recognize those down moments. Accepting them allows you to move past those moments. That's so true, simplistic motivation. It's so true. We have to accept it and receive it, because just because you don't accept it does not make it, a truth. We have to accept those truths in our life, but then it's important to move past it. Don't stay down. Don't stay down. Even if you get down, don't stay down. Move past it, motivate yourself, encourage yourself. One thing that you can always work on is your attitude towards your circumstances. Yes, you can have a good attitude, a positive attitude. You are strong, you are courageous, you have the ability. Do you hear that? Do you know it and do you receive it? You have the talent, the ability to do anything that you want. Anything that you want is yours, but your actions have to show up. You have to prove that you believe in what you want to receive. You have to show by your actions that you believe in your dreams. What are you doing to make it happen? Hey, Robert. Welcome in. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for coming. Friday blessings to you. Yes, you have to walk in the mindset of abundance. And it's not easy to walk in that, especially if you weren't raised that way. If you weren't raised to be positive, if you were always around negative people, negative Nancy's, especially in the workplace, negativity is rampant. That's all there is. Everyone is talking about people, backstabbing. It's not easy to be positive around the negative circumstance, but it's possible. It's possible. Continue to uplift and encourage yourself. It's a whole mind shift. You have to shift your thinking to positivity. You have to shift the amount of love and light you allow to come into your life. How much do you love yourself? It shows up in the actions and the reactions that you have to things. What is your actions and your reactions to your life right now? Are you reacting in a way that's going to encourage, upbuild, nourish, and feed your own spirit? Those are the only things that you need to take in. All that negativity, those doubts, those fear, the lack of support, don't even bring it to the table. Dismiss it immediately. Dismiss it immediately. We have to dismiss the negativity. We have to dismiss it and rebuke it. And we have to speak over our own life. I am strong. I am courageous. I have the ability. I forgive. I heal from that. I deserve better for myself. I deserve a better circumstance. I can be kind even when others are unkind. Oh, I'm speaking to somebody right now. Are you unkind even when others are unkind? Huh, boy, is that one of the most difficult things to do. To be kind even when someone else is unkind. How can you do that? You can when you know your worth, when you know who you are, when you know where you're going. It does not matter what else somebody else says. It doesn't matter if other people co-sign on your dreams. It does not matter who supports you. All that matters is, do you support yourself? Do you believe in yourself? And now what are you doing to back up your strength and your worth and your abilities, and you're walking in that? That's what matters. It's very hard to move on from something when you can't accept it as a reality. Yeah, that's true, simplistic motivation. But when you know your worth, when you know what you deserve, when you know your potential, when you believe in your growth potential. Listen, this changes your life. When you believe in your growth potential, that's when you can learn to dismiss whatever happened to you, whatever hurt you, whatever you have been through, whatever struggle, whatever burden. You can move past all of that because you know you have better. Do you hear that? You have better coming. When you know that, everything that happened to you in the past is irrelevant. It does not matter. When you know that you have better for you in the future, you can dismiss anything that you have been through because you know who you are. You know where you're going. And you believe in your own love for yourself. Love for yourself changes the entire trajectory of your life. There is nowhere that you can't go. Your potential is unlimited because you love yourself. It's unlimited. There's nothing that you can't heal from. There's nothing that you can't progress past. There's nothing. Nothing is too hard because you know where you're going. Where you're going is much better than where you have come from. Where you are going is so much better than where you have come from. Come with me, somebody, today. Where you have come from, it does not define where you're going. When you know that, you can let go. You can experience freedom and peace. Yes, you acknowledge it and say, this is what happened to me. This is what somebody did to me. But now I'm letting that go. Now I'm healing from it. Now I know I deserve better. Yes, you deserve better. When you know you deserve better, you're going to act differently. You're not going to beat yourself up. You're not going to be mad about the people who don't support you. All of that doesn't matter. Can you see yourself in your future blessing? Can you see yourself where you want to be and where you want to go? Can you see yourself that? If you can visualize it, now you're there. What are you doing? See, that's what will help you to get through whatever pain, whatever struggle, whatever somebody did to you. When you know that better is coming for you, when you know that you love yourself. Remember, your love is not defined in others. Don't define yourself because others let you down. It does not stop your love for yourself. It does not stop your love for yourself. So you go ahead and be great. Go ahead and be strong and courageous. Be yourself. That's so important. Don't be a version of what somebody else wants you to be. Tap into that potential. Tap into it. Remember, it's unlimited for you when you believe it. Tap into it and keep going. Live like today is your last day. If you have that walk in your life, you're going to be encouraged. You will be encouraged because when you do something, when you walk past fear with faith, that's how you do it. That's how you overcome. You walk past fear with faith. because you have faith for your future. You believe in yourself. You know your worth. You know you're strong and courageous. Yes, now you can keep going because you know who you are and you know who you belong to. That's a major one. When you feel your trials, your circumstances overwhelm you, you have to remember who you belong to. You're not fighting this battle alone. You're not fighting this battle alone. You are not fighting this battle alone. That is where the discouragement comes from. That's where the discouragement, the disappointments, the fears, all of that is wrapped up in trying to handle things ourselves. There's certain things that the spirit cannot handle, and that's why we have to release it and give it to a higher power. Remember, there is nothing that you have been through that you can't heal from. There is nothing that you have struggled with that is too hard for God. There is nothing. Give it to Him and have full faith that He can handle your circumstances, that He can heal your mind and your heart, that He can help you to believe in yourself. Sometimes we have to lean on our faith until we are strong enough to walk in it in our own spirit. Sometimes we have to walk by faith and not by sight. Hey, Panama City. Welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. Abundant blessings to you. Yes, we have to have full faith. We have to walk by faith and not by sight. Some battles is not for us to handle. Some things we have to give it over to God. We have to give it to Him. It's too much, and that's how you can heal. But you have to know that you can overcome. You have to know that you can overcome. You can overcome any circumstance, situation, anything that you have been through. You can heal from it. Heal your heart and your mind. Heal from it. And that's why I said they cannot break you. They cannot break you. People will try. People will say some cruel things, hateful, bitter, mean, nasty, backbiting, gossip. But just because somebody says something to you, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to take it into your spirit. That's what gets people down. That's what can get you down, is believing in the lies. Just because somebody says it does not make it true. It does not make it true. Receive that in your spirit. Just because somebody says things to you, it does not mean you have to believe it and receive it. You do not have to receive that. Rebuke it, remove it, dismiss it, cast it far away from you. Because we are people who know our worth. We let our light shine. We know who we are. We know our worth. We know we are strong and courageous. We are a courageous people because we know who we belong to. Yes, we know who we belong to. And when you know that, you're going to have a different way of thinking. But it's retraining your thinking every day. I know the tendency immediately when somebody says and does something to you, the human tendency is to react in anger. Yes, that's what we want to do. We want to react in anger. We want to react in anger, but we don't have to react in anger. How about we react in love? Even when someone does something unkind to us, we react in love. It's a reflection of who you are when somebody comes at you in the negative, when somebody comes at you with guns blazing, they're ready, they're coming for you. It's an all-out attack. But you have to recognize it for what it is. And you tell that devil to get out of here. You dismiss him and rebuke him. You rebuke the person. Don't allow the evil to come into your heart. Don't believe in the lies from other people. Don't believe in the lies of the devil. The devil wants to make you feel isolated and discouraged. He wants to bring up fear and doubt in your mind. That's what he wants. That's what he's good at. Is it working? Yes, it's working on many people. He allows the doubt and the fears to allow people to stay down in that pain. But don't believe it. Don't believe it. Dismiss it immediately when it comes at you. When that pain, when that fear, when someone says something hurtful, when your circumstances may be negative, when people may be negative, even when you may be negative, let's say what it is. Even we sometimes can be negative. We can say things that's, wild thinking, wild talking. We can't keep allowing the negative from the outside to penetrate our mind. We have to allow only the positive, the uplifting, the encouraging, the inspirational. We have to let that hit our heart, our mind, and our spirit. And that is what will cause you to progress. That is what will cause you to be encouraged, to be motivated, to be focused, to be ready and stay ready. Remember, you can conquer things when you're ready for them. You have to always be ready for the battle. Have your guards up. And remember to stop telling everyone your business. I wish I could scream it from the top of the mountain. Stop telling everyone your business. Walk in silence. Not everybody who smiles in your face, especially those who are related to you by blood. Just because someone smiles in your face does not mean that they mean the best for you, that they want good, that they're here for your betterment. No. They smile in your face so that they can get something from you. They can break your spirit. They can take your idea. They can go and tell somebody else your business. They can talk about you behind your back. Beware who you share your hopes and your dreams with. Yes, Robert, I have learned the hard way. I have hit my head against the wall so many times. And I think it's because I love people. It's because I get so excited about a dream, about something that I'm working on. And I'm so excited and I tell somebody. And then the things that you hear back. See, that's why you don't tell everybody your hopes and your dreams, because just because something is given to you, it doesn't mean you have to then go and transfer that to somebody else. You don't have to tell everybody what's on your heart and your mind and your spirit. Keep things to yourself. Results. Let people see the actions of what you're doing. Don't be about it. Show it. Don't just give lip service. Show people. Show people who you are. Show people what you're about. Don't just say what you're about. Be about it. Be about it. If we want to make changes in our life, if we want future progress, we get hindered sometimes because we're talking too much. So don't talk too much. Don't overshare. And when I say don't overshare, I mean, we live in an overshare society. We live in an overshare society. People share everything on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. We are in an oversharing society. We feel everything should be shared. Everything you're doing, you're hoping, you're dreaming, the treasures. We have to remember that some things you're holding is a treasure. You're given a jewel. Why are you just giving out your diamonds to people who don't even know what a diamond is? People don't even know what a diamond you are, what a diamond of a treasure you're giving, your wisdom, your thoughts. Even people don't understand the value of who you are, the value of your friendship, the value of your love. So be careful who you call your friend, and especially the people in your family. Be careful what you tell them. Walk in silence. Yeah. Yes. Not everyone is a friend or cares about you. People will say it. People will talk a good game, They will talk. Oh boy, can some people talk? And they can have such a sweet mouth. That's what my mother would say. They have a sweet mouth, the perfumey things that they will say, and how much they support you and love you and care about you. When they have a knife right behind their back and they're ready to gut you. They're ready to break your spirit. They're ready to pounce on your dreams. Careful. That's my counsel. Careful. Yes, Robert. They're looking to take you down. And isn't it sad? It's very sad and pathetic that some people, some people are just dream breakers. If they see that you have a dream, because they have none, let's recognize it for what it is. Because they have no hopes and no dreams. They're satisfied with the ordinary, with the mundane. They're not going to do any moving and shaking. And because they see you trying to make some progress, they see you trying to do better and be better, to become a better individual, to love yourself. They don't like that. People don't like when you improve, when you become better than they are. So many people do not like to see when someone becomes self-aware, when they know who they are. People don't like that. People like to keep you under their thumb, that they can control you and use you. That's what people like. But positivity, encouragement, forgiving, achieving goals, trying new things, having hopes for the future, making things happen, no. They have to come in and dismiss that. and break that up. They said they got to break that up. Yeah, they got to break it up. They don't want anything good to happen for you. They don't want you to progress. They want you to stay down like them. And think about it. If they're negative, if they're being mean, if they're struggling, why would they want you to do better? You're going to make them look bad because they're not trying, because they aren't seeking to improve. They're not seeking to improve. We have to recognize that as well too. Somebody may be a good friend for you, but are they good for you? Some people are not good for you. And that's why it's important to live in balance, especially when it comes to friendships and family members. You have to give people a set of rules about how the way they're going to treat you, about what you're going to receive. You train people on how on what you're going to accept. You train them. What are you training people about you? Do you just let people treat you any kind of way? I hear this all the time when people say that's how they are. Just because a person acts a certain way, it does not mean that you have to accept it. You don't have to accept bad behavior. You don't have to accept rudeness. You don't have to. You don't have to be around people, even if they're your family. You don't have to. You don't have to answer their phone calls. There's nothing that you have to do. When you're an adult, you have to make a choice. When you're an adult, you have to make a choice on who you want to be around and where you're going. They want you to stay on the same level they are on. The future is not bright for them because they don't try. Listen, so many people have so much potential, but they're lazy. They don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to do anything about it. But yet they complain about their circumstances. They complain about what they're going through. Yes, simplistic motivation. Yes. They like to put their limitations on you, and they like to make you feel sorry for them. Some people thrive in that. They want pity all day long. They want pity. They want you to feel sorry for them while they sit in the corner and lick their wounds and feel sorry for them. And woe is me, and nothing good will ever happen to me. But they don't try. They don't change. They don't change. These are people 20, 30, 40, 50 years. It's the same stuff. It's the same circumstance, the same attitude, because they don't want better. They don't want to change, because change causes you to look at yourself in the mirror and do the hard work, and they don't want to do that. People don't want to work on themselves. Anything that you want to change about yourself, you can, but you have to want to. And most people who do not want to put in the work to change bad qualities about themselves, to change things that they do that's not good, they don't want to do it. They like it. They enjoy it. Some people like to stay down because they want other people to help them so that they don't have to do it for themselves. Open your eyes to that. You have to fly with eagles and not cluck with the chickens. That's a new one, Robert. I try to stay away from negative people. I try to send positive energy their way. Yes, yes, well, I agree. You have to stay away from negative people, but I try to stay away from their negative thoughts, their negative vibes. Have you ever been around some people and right after you're around them, you just feel drained. They drain everything from you. Everything. Oh, they make you tired. They may give you a headache. They may even try to drain you financially. They burden you down with their problems. They burden you down. Everything. Nothing good ever happens to them. Nothing. Their whole life is negativity. But it's a choice, everybody. Every day you have to make a choice, even in negative circumstances, to be positive, to uplift yourself. You have to pull yourself out of that negativity and choose to turn your face towards the light, to take in joy as your portion. You have to make that choice. You, YOU. You have to make that choice to make joy as your possession. A lot of people do not understand that. Nobody can give you joy. Joy is something that only you can give yourself. People can aid in your happiness, but nobody can give you joy but you. It's your choice on how much joy you have. Have you ever seen some people and they never smile? They're always mad. They're always upset about something. You got to stay away from those type of people, that toxicity, that negativity. You hang around them and that's what you're going to become. And you're wondering why you can't change. That's why you can't change. You can't lie around with pigs and think you're not going to get dirty. You can't roll around in the mud with them and then wonder how you got dirty. And all of that, it affects your mind space. Your mind is clogged up now with all of their junk, all of their pain, all of their anger. And it's hard to dismiss it. That's why you have to be careful who you hang around, who you choose to allow to come into your mind space. The things that you allow yourself to be entertained by, the things that I see on TV, the things that I see come from TV. And some people choose to entertain themselves with that. Fighting, talking about other people behind their back, backstabbing, and this person is messing around with this person's husband or friend. What kind of upliftment do you think you're going to get from that? If you're always hanging around the fighting and the anger and the bitterness, that's what you're going to become. Make a choice on what you choose to encourage yourself. Either your entertainment can encourage you or discourage you. Careful. You wonder why you're in a negative mind space. It's because that's what you're allowing to entertain you. Be accountable. Remember, we're being accountable for our actions. We're adults, so we're not children. What are you choosing to entertain your mind by? And you think it's funny. You think it's funny to see people get beat up and talked about behind their back and gossiped about? Careful. Is that what you want to become? Do you want to become that source. That's what you want to bring into yourself. Mm. We have to be careful. We have to be careful what we choose to be entertained by. We have to make a choice to have joy as our possession. We have to make that choice each and every day. It doesn't matter how you feel, whether you feel good or not. You can be joyful in whatever it is that you're going through, whatever circumstance, whatever trial. Be joyful. We just think just about the abundance of the blessings that you have, that you're alive another day, that you have been through some hard circumstances and you're still here. You're still here. And because you're still here, that means you have an opportunity to make changes, to be better, to love yourself, to forgive. You have an opportunity every day. Whatever happened yesterday, maybe it didn't go how you wanted it to go. Don't worry about that. Move past it. That was yesterday. Now come into today and receive. You are here. You're alive another day. You have a lot. You have the abundance emotionally. When you have abundance emotionally, it's because you know who you are. You know where you came from. You're here in this moment. You have overcome and you have achieved. You are strong and you are courageous. People try to break you, tell you you are something you're not. They tried to break you, but they can't break you. They try to tell you you're something you're not. They try to feed you lies. They can't break you. You're strong. You are courageous. The only thing that can hit you is the things that you believe about yourself. Remember, that's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter what people say to you. It does not matter who supports you. All that matters is what you think about you. How much do you love yourself? How much do you walk in your light? What is your attitude and your perspective to your future? Think of that. And that is something that will encourage you. It will always encourage you when you know you have overcome. You have overcome the trials and you're still here. You are still here. People didn't believe in you so many times. People talked about you behind your back or in front of your face. But you're still here. But you're still strong. But you are courageous and mighty and worthy. Remember, we are people who mind our business. Remember, minding your business. Don't worry what's going on the outside. We're thinking about our life, how we can control our situation. Hey, Paula, welcome. Happy Friday. Friday blessings to you. We have to remember we can control our thinking, and we have to have the abundant thinking, and that means making all kinds of changes and shifts in our mind, in our heart, in our spirit. That means the things that has happened to you in the past, we have to dismiss it. We have to rebuke it. The things in the spirit that's what can cause you to move on. That's what gives you joy in your spirit. It's when you don't believe the negativity, you don't believe the doubts and the fears, the lack of support, all of those things. When you are in your spirit and you know who you are, you know who you belong to. You know who you belong to. You know who you belong to. And that will take you so far in this journey of your life. We get discouraged so many times because people disappointed us, hurt us, did things to us, stabbed us in the back. But remember, you are not your circumstance. You are not what you have been through. When you show up at the table, you are already whole. You don't need somebody else to be whole. You don't need other people to support you. While, yes, we all want support, you don't need anybody to support you. It does not take away from who you are. You are defined in what you think about yourself, how much you love yourself, the choices that you make, the kindness that you show to other people, even when people don't deserve your kindness, you still give birth to kindness every day. It does not matter if other people come at you with the negativity. Always give them kindness. It shows who you are. It shows who you are. Nobody can make you do anything. Nobody can make you believe. Remember, that is your precious possession. It's your precious possession. So act like you believe it. Act like you believe in yourself. Act like you love yourself by the choices you make, by the way you treat yourself. Are you kind to yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your light? Allow your light to shine, even if other people's light is dim. Don't let it stop you from being who you are. Don't be afraid to shine your light because other people's light is dim and dark and evil. You go ahead and be worthy and special and kind, loving. Let that be your fruit. Bless other people that way. People try so many times to break you. People try to break your spirit, especially family members on the workplace. The devil is the main one that tries to break our spirit. But dismiss all of it. Dismiss it all. Rebuke it all. If it's not something that's true, dismiss it. It does not matter what somebody else thinks about you. It does not take away from who you really are. Know your worth. Know your worth each and every day. Build and encourage your own self and your own mind. Walk like you know who you are. When you know who you are, people can't break your spirit. When you know who you are and when you know who you belong to. Keep your head up, everyone. Keep your head all the way up. Yes, Robert. Ooh, I that can be a whole live stream, Robert. Joy is such a wonderful thing to have. You will feel so good inside. You may even smile more if that's your personality. Yes. Okay, Simplistic Motivation, thank you so much for coming. Abundant blessings, and have a good weekend. Yes, we have to keep ourselves encouraged. And I know so many times people look to others for their upliftment. They look to others for their encouragement. That's the only feeding. It's just like eating. You have to continuously encourage your heart, your mind, your spirit. You have to feed that with positive things. If you don't continuously feed your mind, and if you're only eating by what other people give you, no wonder so much people are hungry. So much people are weak. So much people are discouraged. You got to feed your mind and feed it on encouraging, motivating, positive thinking. Encourage yourself, everybody. That's what I want to say to everyone here, either in the chat or in the replay. Encourage yourself. Even if you don't have one person that encourages you, not one person that believes in you, not one person that uplifts you, one person that believes in your hopes and dreams. All that matters is that you do. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your hopes and dreams? Now that's your motivation. That's what's going to keep you going. That's what's going to uplift you. That's what's going to keep a smile on your face. That's what's going to make your heart feel satisfied. That's what's going to keep you at peace when you know who you are and you know where you're going and who you belong to. Yes, Robert, you have to uplift yourself. And that's why it's so important for us to analyze what we have going on in our mind. You have to have some time in self reflection and meditation where you sit there and you ask yourself, how am I doing? Am I doing okay? What am I feeding my mind? Am I feeling encouraged? Am I loving myself? Am I making good choices? Am I motivating myself? That's the kind of talk that you have to have. And that way you can continuously keep joy in your life, no matter your struggle, no matter your problems, no matter your hurdles. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what you have been through. It doesn't matter what you have gone through. What matters is what you think about yourself today. What do you think about yourself today? Are you feeling good about yourself? No, if not, time to do some analysis, time to do some self reflection, self meditation, and encourage yourself. It's so important every day when you wake up for you to wake up in a spirit of gratitude. Wake up with thinking about what you have. There's so many people today that wish they could have something that you possess. That encourages me all the time. When I just think about, I have something that somebody wished that they could have, the gift of sight, hearing, seeing, being able to take care of yourself emotionally, spiritually, financially. Have you stepped into gratitude for that? Have you had appreciation for that? When you think in those terms of what you have and not what you don't, your level of joy is going to increase exponentially. Your light source is going to radiate. When you walk in gratitude and appreciation and kindness, and you love people who love you, that's an important one. Don't worry about the people who don't love you. Focus on the people who do. And the main person that you have to focus in on is yourself. Focus in on how much you love yourself and making good choices and putting yourself in good circumstances. Yes, uplift, encourage. It's something that I like to call nourishing my spirit. It's something that I like to do every once in a while, especially if I'm feeling, down and out. We all have those moments where we feel down and out. It's so important to nourish your spirit. It's like a feeding lesson. Just like we eat physical food, we have to eat emotionally. We have to, you know, upbuild our mind space by saying things like, I can do things. I can overcome. I am able and worthy. I am capable. I am not my circumstance. I love myself. I can be positive in any situation. These are the type of affirmations that we have to speak over our life. No matter what it is that you have been through, no matter what it is that you're battling, all of that does not matter. It doesn't matter what you have been through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. What matters is who you are today. Who you are today is what matters. Not what you have been through, not your past, not who supports you, not who says things behind your back, not what you have done, not the people who you've hurt. None of that. Erase, delete, remove, rebuke. Yes, we have to stay in the here and now, in the positive, in forgiveness. We have to keep our heart pure and clean. We have to. Thank you, Paula. That's right, Robert. And I like to say that, I like to say that because I see so many people who think if they are not in a romantic relationship, that they are no one. Remember, you came into this world alone. You are not defined by who you're with. So you just go ahead and be great. You just go ahead and know who you are. Work on yourself. You are worthy enough, you are capable, and you are strong enough. Thank you, Anita. And I just want to uplift somebody today. I just want to encourage you guys. I want to inspire someone who is thinking negatively or they're doubting their abilities. They're doubting that they can overcome. They're doubting that they can forgive. They're doubting peace of mind. You can achieve it. You can achieve it, but you have to first believe and want it. Do you want peace? Do you want a positive attitude? Do you want the overflow? Do you love yourself? It all stems and comes from there. So you have to get down to the root of who you are inside. You have to heal those wounds inside so that you can fix your attitude and your perspective in your mind. Encourage, uplift, nourish. It's all about balance and make sure you're taking some time out for you. It doesn't matter about kids, spouses, family members, the job. Take time to put yourself back in balance by having some me time, some alone time, so you can sit and think. You have to have some time to sit and think and be in self reflection. Reflect on you, reflect on your love for yourself. Go somewhere if you can today and sit even for a moment and say, I am thankful for what I have and who I am today. I am thankful for who I am today. Yes, I have overcome. Yes, I am strong and mighty. And I love myself. So that's what I wish for all of you guys. Continued healing, upliftment, encouragement, blessings. It will all come to you. But don't allow people to break your spirit, talk about you. You can't stop people from talking about you. But what you can control is what you talk about yourself, what you believe about you. In the end, that's the most important thing. What you believe about you. So that's what I wanted to come in to uplift you guys on this Friday morning. Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself. Have peace of mind every day. Forgive and love yourself. I'm Marlene, and I am the content creator for Living Your Best Life. And on this channel, I have positive, motivating, encouraging, inspirational life lessons by way of videos, vlogs, story times. And on Sunday, I have the Sunday Talk Show, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would welcome you to come to the Sunday Talk Show. Sometimes I have a guest. Sometimes I will be speaking solo. So I welcome you to come. And if you're a business and you would like to have your business highlighted, reach out to me in Instagram. I thank you so much, everybody, for coming in today, and be encouraged.